This is the first time Rory jumped in the group chat and said, "Yo, the tea was spilled." Like, Rory doesn't even say the tea was spilled.
Yeah.
Like,
Rory don't look like he says that.
He's not a guy that says that. So when he said that, I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" So mind you, it's a 3-hour show, and the meat and potatoes of it is Pusha T never found out the information from Kanye West. He found it out from 40, who was Drake's longtime producer, who was mentioned in the freestyle because he has MS and was sick, and that was the line that was crossed according to Drake.
Right.
Found out from Pusha's girl or whoever he was sleeping with, and was pillow talking with Pusha T about everything that Drake was telling, and not just the son.
So 40
not
slept
just
with a girl, and that girl pillow talked to Push.
To Pusha T. Yeah.
Man, hey man, you don't ever mention if I got a fiance that's cool with me cheating, you don't put that bitch's name in.
Oh wait, my bad. He wasn't fucking 40 shorties. My bad.
Dare you, Drake?
I don't want to put that out there.
Got this fucking queen.
But
you disrespect this queen.
Pillow
I'll kill
talking,
you, motherfucker.
He was pillow talking with 40. She was pillow talking with 40. She went and told us. So
Push
it wasn't
so corny.
It wasn't. No, let me finish. Let me finish.
So fucking
it.
It wasn't so
Let him
much.
finish.
It wasn't just about him knowing about the Kanye shit or whatever and the baby whatever. Apparently, 40's been upset with Drake for a while.
Ooh.
Apparently, 40's been disgruntled about not getting enough credit, not getting enough this, not getting enough that. Like he feels like he's the driving force behind a lot of shit. So my whole thing is this: do we believe it? Is this another fucking mind game that's being played between people?
Push.
Is Push telling the truth?
You
Who's
lost.
telling the truth? Pusha didn't lose.
You lost.
Pusha did not lose.
No, he won the battle, lost the war.
It's Jay-Z,
there was
Nas,
no war.
Fine. It's Jay-Z, Nas. I get that.
Jay-Z, Nas, it's Dunkirk.
There was
That's
no
what I said
war.
on Brilliant Idiots. The war is what happens is the aftermath.
Drake didn't want war. That's the thing.
No, Drake didn't want a battle. Drake didn't want to. For example, you know the movie Dunkirk. Have you seen it? Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
It's a movie about a battle that was lost. Right. They're submitting. They're trying to get back. And they're trying to get as many soldiers back as they possibly can because they could lose up to, I don't know, 100,000, 400,000. I forget how many soldiers they could possibly lose. And the idea was, we lose this battle, but if we get these guys back, we could win the war. And they eventually did win the war. And that's what Drake did. What Drake did is didn't go back at him, didn't fuel Push's career, and Lord knows it needs fuel, right? He's still taking a salary. He got a salary job.
Here's the
let's
thing.
Let's not act like Pusha's not an employee. You got a salary job, buddy. You get a paycheck every 2 weeks. Drake is on tour with LeBron on stage and Beyonce in the audience.
That's
the
fine.
last
That's
people to show up to
fine.
your show was your wedding party.
So
there's no comparison on who won the war
Andrew,
or who anyone would rather be.
I hear you on that. Drake is obviously the bigger star
Huge.
out of all this.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. And Styles P said this on Hot 97. Why the fuck did you even rattle that cage? Why? There's no reason for you to,
Sure.
Drake.
Okay, bad move.
Like,
Bad
my
strategic
shit
move.
is like, yo, just admit you took this L. Like, people
He
are
did.
still gonna fuck with your music. He
did.
hasn't.
He just said it on the shop. He goes, I didn't.
No, bro, he was sitting there talking
I
about
didn't
like
respond,
the line was.
and
If
that's
somebody's
gonna be
saying
an issue for rap purists, and they're going to say that there's a chink in my armor, and I can live
And then
with that.
he
And that's
framed it
fine,
as,
but my
I'm
shit is-
still living a positive life. Get the fuck
yeah,
out.
What do you mean?
my whole
That's
shit.
what, that, you didn't. I don't think you watched the full. And I'm not
No,
saying
I
it's a
didn't.
knock.
I didn't,
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
you cared enough. Cool.
Yeah.
But he was just
I
like,
definitely didn't. Yeah.
and that's fine. But he was just like, the whole thing was, he's just like, you know what? My soul is better. I had all these horrible things written. I could have put out the song. But it just wouldn't have been good for my energy. And it's like, get the fuck out of here, you mystic ass white girl.
And that's my thing.
You know
Like,
what?
that
Light
part was.
nonsense.
song is going to come out, I promise.
It's gotta come out now.
It's
At this
gonna
point,
come out, I promise.
if I'm Drake at this point, just put it the
It's
fuck
gonna
out. We've
come
heard
out, I
everybody's.
promise you.
We've heard everybody's side. We've heard what everybody felt about this. Like,
if I'm
you're
Drake, I
already,
still don't put it out. I
If
still
I'm
don't put it
Drake,
out.
I never speak about it, and I just let Pusha go back to answering phone calls at Good Music or whatever he does from his 9-to-5 job
Right.
that he has over there. That's what I would do.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Pusha
man.
needs this so badly. When has anybody been mentioning Pusha in the last fucking couple months without Drake's name? Pusha is.
He's
literally,
been mentioned with album of the year for Daytona has been mentioned as album of the year for a lot of people.
Night is
A lot
darkest
of
before
people.
the dawn or whatever. That shit was
Yeah.
hot.
Like,
Push
come
been
on,
putting
like
out
Clips.
good music.
Let's not disrespect.
Push
Let's not
is-
disrespect
Push, you know
Pusha T.
Push
as
I'm
an
not
is.
artist.
dismusing the music. What I'm dissing, what I'm discussing is you have not been mentioned in the
Career-wise-
last couple of months without Drake's name.
But here's
You
the,
gotta
the
give
thing
Push
that,
more
the
respect,
thing that
though.
bothers me. Yeah, you gotta give him
listen,
respect.
I'm not.
thing-
Never
the
once
only-
I say he couldn't
Hold
rap.
on. No,
Never
no.
once I say
No,
the album
listen,
wasn't
listen.
bad. Yeah.
His career, in a lot of ways, is kind of what you're doing in that he doesn't have a lot of hands in his pot.
When have I knocked his career?
You
just
called him
did.
and say he had a day
You
job.
just did.
He has a salary
currently,
job.
right now his career is not popping.
He's the president of good music.
Exactly.
But he's making
he got to be that
his money.
because he's not on the international
He's-
tour that Drake is.
He's not the darling of the industry or the whatever.
Neither is J. Cole.
J. Cole.
J. Cole's different.
J. Cole got
J.
J.
Cole's
Cole
Jay-Z.
has a submarine.
No,
He
it's
has
not
a
even
nuclear
Jay-Z.
submarine.
J. Cole has a rabid fucking
Exactly.
fan
That's what
base.
I
That's
want.
what-
I don't want. Don't say I'm doing what Pusha's doing. I ain't no fucking.
All I'm
employee.
saying, all I'm
saying
saying
who I'm
is
working
this.
for.
That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is that with Pusha T, right? The only thing that bothers me what Drake said is Drake is trying to make up the rules as he's going along. Like, this is a rap battle, right? It's a battle that you started. Like, you put out the first song. You mentioned his wife first. Like,
Well,
you.
no.
He didn't put out the first song.
No, he didn't.
Infrared was the first song.
Yeah.
But don't
But-
clap back. Just let it sit. Let it go. You're not gonna win
in
this one. Let it go.
in this 2018, Pusha said something slick on the album. Drake responded with Duppy Freestyle, which at this point was still just about rap. You got a ghostwriter, you got this, you got that, you got
Sure.
this, which has always been Pusha T's stance.
Sure.
Drake was the first person to make it personal, make it rain on you like Virginia Williams. That's his fiance, now wife,
Okay.
right?
Why is that a big deal?
Because Drake was the first person to say, "Oh, there's rules to this. There's lines you don't
No.
cross."
Why is saying his wife's name a big deal? He was just
Because if you're talking about, you can't
he
say there's
was
lines you
just
can't cross.
on Instagram, posting his wedding and his wife.
That's fine. Nobody's saying that. All I'm saying
What's
is
wrong with saying somebody's wife's name?
you can't talk about saying there's a line you don't cross and then mention somebody's wife.
Why can't he
somebody's
say
fiance.
his wife's name?
That's
He
fine.
didn't say anything
That's fine.
bad.
That's what I'm
he
saying.
Didn't wish death on her.
No.
How sensitive is
That is
Pusha?
fine.
How sensitive is Pusha that if somebody just says his wife's government name,
Yeah.
he goes nuclear?
Yeah.
That's
Because
not
that's rap
sensitive.
beef.
That's
That's
not
how rap
sensitive.
beef has always
He didn't
been,
text
dude.
him.
That's how rap
Listen,
beef has
if you
always
were trying
been.
to
He
really-
didn't write a
Like if
Twitter
you're trying
rant.
to, if you're trying to
trying
say
You know what's
something to piss me
sensitive?
off-
Getting on the shop and talking about it. That's the sensitive.